going on, y'all? It's Masterpiece, and finally we're getting a week of sun. I'm in Ontario, where we're just getting out of the winter, and the sun's coming closer, and it's just warming everything up. Everything's turning green, and it just really reminds me that, I gotta get out of here. I gotta leave this place again. I gotta go back to Africa. I gotta go establish some land in Jamaica. I gotta get out of the belly of the beast. I've made videos before on this about getting out of the beast's belly, and I got a lot of good feedback, and a lot of people that are keeping up with me through email. What's going on, y'all? Bless y'all. They know what's good. They got the message, and I'm never gonna stop saying that message. We got to get out of the belly of the beast, because the belly of the beast it's where the stronghold is. The negative energy is like concentrated in certain parts of the world, North America, the Vatican, Rome, England, There's strongholds everywhere, but there's pockets of relief, until we could regroup and strategize and put our money together and our heads together and beat this thing, Like I keep on saying, invest in stocks, invest in marijuana stock, cannabis stock, The companies are small right now. They're going to boom. Canada's about to legalize. It's going to be the whole country. So that's going to be huge. It's a multi-billion-dollar industry, expected to reach the trillions within a decade, I'm sure. So, we really got to be smart with our money. Call your family together, get family meetings, and bid on a house. Put a down payment on a new build of a house. Wait for the price to go back up, or live there. Consolidate the funds so that it's not 5 family members paying a mortgage. It's like one mortgage. Pull things together. We can live together again. You can live with your brother. You can live with your sister. Back in places like Jamaica and in different countries of Africa, that's very common. You know what I mean? Not move on until you're fully established. You're fully ready. And just having the sun shining. Sorry, it's loud out there. Just having the sun shining and really soaking in those rays, getting happy, seeing the birds out, seeing life all around us. It just makes you appreciate summertime so much more when you have a place that it gets cold at wintertime, you know what I mean? But even if you're in a place like Texas and Florida, there's a lot of backwards thinking down there, and there's a lot of rules and regulations for businesses. Like, you can't just go out and vend on the street and just sell your fruits or your art on the street. You need permits, and if you don't have a permit, you get arrested, your stuff gets confiscated. Now you're in the record, you know what I'm saying? So, I was trying to sell some art pieces down by the ravine where people go walk, they walk, their families walk, whatever, and I was just sitting there minding my own business, holding my art out, and I had like 5 people come up to me saying that they'll come back tomorrow with money, and then some popo came up, shut me down. And so I wasn't even allowed to return back there, and I didn't get the people's numbers, and it messed up my business. And that's when I was young, and I was like unsure about the art world. I was unsure about making money off of it. So I had a couple paintings I wanted to sell, and the popo just shut me down like that. You think that would ever happen? I'm saying in Malawi, or like Zimbabwe, or Mozambique, or like Jamaica, Trinidad. No, like. It doesn't happen. Maybe there's like street politics, like you operate on a certain corner, but I mean, you settle that amongst the people, people, they settle it amongst themselves, these problems. They don't just call the cops for no reason, you know what I mean? It's just a much more free way of life, higher quality of living when you're out of the belly of the beast, you know what I mean? There's concentrated areas, North America, the Vatican, England, you know what I mean? But like I said, there's pockets of places of relief, we could go there and build with community, and like I've firsthand experienced the community and the sense of community and of distant relativeness and family when I was on the continent and when I'm in Jamaica, you know what I mean? It's just a lot more like togetherness and unity, you know what I mean? But they want to be like us, they want to be like the Americans, right? The American dream and all that, the fast cars and the women and all that. But their own women are just as beautiful, if not more. In my opinion, they're more beautiful. And so, the whole world's brainwashed to thinking that North America is the place to be, when really, it's not. The continent is, the Caribbean is, throughout the Indonesian and South Asia, Sri Lanka, all these places that have a lot of food just growing out of the ground, high vibrations, fresh water flowing in the air, you know what I mean? Just wells and all that kind of stuff. So, I mean, my message is constant. It's the same message. Keep on pushing out the truth. Keep on eating to live, all that. But the message is similar to all my messages before. Leave the belly of the beast. Put your money in some stock, in some marijuana stock. When that blows up, it's going to be huge. Put your money in like a business, you know what I mean? Like a convenience store, and you could dip out to the continent and to the Caribbean, have the business running up, bring back some stuff, and it's all gravy, baby. All right? So this is Masterpiece. Think about what I said. Email me. A lot of people email me. I don't hesitate to get back. Masterpiece9@gmail.com. It's in the description below. And yeah, just hit me up, man. And we're going to do this thing, and we're going to help each other find solutions about how to get out of this bondage and how to liberate ourselves, you know what I mean? So that we can enjoy our lives like our distant relatives, you know what I'm saying? Because that's for the next video. All right, this is Masterpiece, Eat to Live.